MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and their in-state division rivals, the Texas Rangers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Texas Rangers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential three-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Cole Hamels gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus on third baseman Adrian Beltre, a future Hall of Famer. Nothing this guy can't do. Probably the best in the business at coming in on that slow roller with that underhand bazooka to first base.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
DeShields is right there, one down.
Designated hitter, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's 1 for 5. And now a pitch on the way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
A man at second with 1 down, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. from the stretch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Mazzara is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Standing in, Jeff Bagwell. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here comes the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Calhoun into shallow center. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros leave 1. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Nolan Ryan is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And he just misses with a curveball. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Ryan stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, center fielder, Delino.
Stepping in, Delino DeShields. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. One out, nobody on. pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Ryan's ready. 2-0 on its way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to first. Bagwell has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Carlos Correa now. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's gone just 2 for 15.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Called strike over the outside corner.
Ball 1.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it, fouled it off. The second one, he did not miss.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
3-2.
Shoots this one over to first. Andrews.
He's out.
But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Evan Gaddis now standing in as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. Springer, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting eighth, third baseman.
Now in the box, Buddy Bell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Bell stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Joey Gallo.
Left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Popped him up. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Tommy.
Digging in, Tommy Joseph, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball 2 now. And 0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Ryan has his target. Here's the 3-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Into the box now, Willie Calhoun. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Chu, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
This one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
In now, Elvis Andrus. As you'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Rangers 4 and the Astros nothing. Back now from Arlington, about 20 miles from downtown Dallas, as we get ready for the third inning in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A 1-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. high in the air out towards shallow right. In comes Mazzara. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Alex Bregman.
Ready for another chance. Alex Bregman, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two out, nobody on. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Two-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is a fastball center cut.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In comes Mazzara. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Delino DeShields. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 the count. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Adrian Beltre. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they're in front 4-0. Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Jeff Bagwell.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Bagwell stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Way in front of that fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here's the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Here's George Springer.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no.
A ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. And look out. That might have got him right in the chest. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
62 pitches through 3 1/3 innings pitched. I don't think he's going to be around deep in this game.
The 1-0 home. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Here's a strike. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
2-2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Count remains 2-2. cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Pops this one up. Joseph is there. One down.
Now batting, third baseman, Buddy Bell.
Next up for the Astros, Buddy Bell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Buddy Bell has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike three.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Ball one. The 1-0. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
That's ball
2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. Belted high in the air out to left. Gonzalez racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot here to left is second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Elvis Andrus.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Ready now, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ryan into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Beltre leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Smoke on the ground left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over him.
Dallas Keuchel gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Well, the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He doubled his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him, and that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything they can throw towards home plate.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
3-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
First baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Striding in for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Hey, we have to commend them right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
2 out, nobody on. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Mazzara will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. His club up big. It's 6-0. Stepping up now, Tommy Joseph, a hitting 2 tries for him so far.
Third baseman, Tommy Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The batter, designated hitter,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's got 8 hits in 35 ABs. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command it? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Into the box, Willie Calhoun.
Nope, that's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Rangers lead this one 6-0. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading off for Houston.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo is camped under this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready for another shot now, George Springer. First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Springer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding in, Buddy Bell. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is DeShields. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. It's the Rangers 6 and the Astros nothing. So next to the plate for Texas, Elvis Andrus. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the air out to straightaway left. Gonzalez has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's got 17 hits in 60 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and 0 pitch on the way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Gonzalez stands at second with no outs. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lazar is on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on third. Another 0-2 coming. This is back toward the mound. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. He'll send it on over to first, and a big out there as that keeps the runner anchored at third with 2 away now. Striding in, Jeff Bagwell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jeff Bagwell has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's fallen behind to the hitter here, and this is kind of what we were talking about. He might be losing just a little bit of the strike zone because his mechanics are giving way. Maybe fatigue is setting in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rangers 6 and the Astros 2. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fielder, Joey Gallo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Read this one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And Oh, this is off the third base bag. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Gaddis is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Tommy Joseph.
At the plate, Tommy Joseph. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. And that misses, ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A ball and a strike to Tommy Joseph. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Gallo, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Now he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Jose Leclerc comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's George Springer. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 2-2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Now to the plate, Evan Gattis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. There's one well above the zone for a ball. Cole Hamels in line for the victory, showed the lead hold. Last strike now for Houston. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Rangers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
6-2, the final total today. Texas took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Paul Hamels earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Nolan Ryan struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.